All eyes are on vaccine supply. In Alabama, at least 100,000 doses have been given every week for the past 3 weeks. Our Kenesha Dees has the details from public health officials as the vaccine becomes available to more people.
Clearly, this is a successful model. We'd like to continue doing it.
Alabama Department of Public Health's Dr. Scott Harris says the 8 mass clinic sites administered more than 76,000 doses this week. Huntsville Hospital was responsible for giving out 12,000 of those doses. However, the mass clinics were for this week only due to supply.
For the whole state of Alabama, we only get right now 60 to 70,000 doses a week.
Dr. Karen Landers at ADPH says the clinics will return in 3 weeks for second doses. Next month, first dose vaccination appointments are expected to open again at health departments, but there are other options.
We have a listing on our website of additional providers of COVID-19 vaccine. We're not the only provider in the state of Alabama.
Meanwhile, about 74 Walmart stores in Alabama will receive vaccine. However, this doesn't take away from state allocations.
It looks like right now they're getting somewhere around 14,800 doses a week is what they expect. If you do that math, that's 200 doses per store.
Health leaders say the single-dose Johnson & Johnson vaccine could be available by the end of this month and encourages people to take it.
And we want to make sure that people know that this is a terrific vaccine, and given the scarcity of product we have right now, if you have an opportunity to get a shot, you should take it.
Dr. Harris says the CDC reports immunity of the 2-dose vaccines are effective at least after 2 weeks and no more than 3 months. The health department plans on updating their website with these guidelines very soon. Putting the Valley first, Kenesha Dees, WZDX News.